And welcome back mga katribe. Welcome to another episode of Blueprint. I am Rafael Bustamante, or you can call me Raf. Baka yung iba dyan namumukha na ako kasi ako yung nagbibigay ng Wiz News sa ZFT Trading Universe. But don't worry kasi ngayon, hindi tayo mag-Wiz News but you're gonna learn something new and I hope makatulong to sa trading journey nyo. So, I hope madami kayo natutunan kay Jake. Magaling yan, malupit yung trader na yan. And today, you're gonna learn something new, or I hope it will supplement your learnings about this indicator, moving average. In the ZFT system, there are four main indicators that we use, no? Moving average, Fibonacci, Darvas box, and RSI. So in Blueprint, you're gonna learn more about moving average and Darvas box, right? So today, we're gonna start with the moving averages. Why? Because in the ZFT system, this is one of the most basic and most foundational indicators that we have in our system. So maybe iniisip nyo na, ano ba to? Nag-google ko lang naman to or nababasa ko to sa internet. Yes, but in the ZFT system, I can say na we use the moving averages in a more special and unique way. So tara, let's get started. So welcome to Moving Average 101. So I'm gonna be talking about definition and uses of this indicator, and I hope you will still have an open mind throughout this session because you're gonna learn something new and I hope ma-apply nyo to sa trading journey nyo. So let's go! So syempre, dun muna tayo sa basic, no? Kasi syempre, this is foundational eh. So ano ba muna yung moving average? So a moving average, the average price of a stock given within a number of days. So, yan, di ba, minsan maririnig nyo, may 20-day moving average, may 50-day moving average, may 100-day moving average. So, meaning nun, yun yung average price niya for the past days. So, past 20 days, past 50 days, past 100 days. Gets nyo ba yan?
Nice.
Alright. So, this is also a lagging indicator. Kasi, bakit? Kasi, this uses past price or the closing price of a stock. So, minsan pwede nyo siya i-set, pero in the ZFT system, we base it on the default, which is the closing price. There are two types of moving average, diba? We have the simple moving average and the exponential moving average. So, ano ba yung difference ng dalawang to? Kasi baka iniisip nyo, pwede ba ang gamitin sa ZFT system yung EMA? Or no, the ZFT system, we use the SMA. So, ano ba yung difference nitong dalawa? No? Ang simple day moving average, ito yung average price ng lahat ng price ng stock. So, if nag-start yan 1991 hanggang 2020, yan yung ginagamit. So, in the exponential moving average, may weight yung latter days or yung recent days. Alright? So, in the ZFT system, again, we use the simple day moving average. Let's go. In the ZFT system, again, we use three moving average, simple moving average, the 20-day moving average, the 50-day moving average, and the 100-day moving average. So, in our tribe, no, we color code this para pag nag-share tayo ng charts, simple lang and same language all throughout. So, 20-day is the red one, 50-day is the pink one, and 100-day is the blue one. A moving average has a lot of uses, but the most basic and most, I can say, foundational is to determine the movement of a price, or sorry, the movement of a stock or the stock market, diba? We can use the moving average to determine trends. So there are three types of movements, no? When we're using the moving average. So we have uptrend, we have downtrend, and we have sideways. So alalahanin nyo yan, tatlo lang naman eh. We use the moving average to determine types of movements. So those three are uptrend, downtrend, and sideways. Mauna tayo. Paano ba natin madedetermine yung uptrend using moving average? So remember this, guys. If the price is above the moving average, so ibig sabihin ito yung price, ito ang moving average. Pag nasa taas yung price, meaning nun bullish yung stock, or it's in an most likely it's in an uptrend, di ba? So isipin nyo, if price nasa taas ng moving average, bullish yun. If yung moving average nasa baba ng price, that's a bullish movement. Alright? So if the price is below, so ito yung price, ito yung moving average, no? If nasa baba yung price, meaning nun, it's a bearish sentiment. So if the moving average is above the price, right, it's bearish, so most probably it's on a downtrend. Alright? If ang price is with the moving average or parang nagdidikit-dikit sila, we call this in the ZFT system spaghetti. If nagbubuhol, nagsaspaghetti yung dalawa, we call this most probably the trend is in a sideways movement. So gets nyo ba yun? Sideways rin, we also call this consolidating kasi minsan if hindi volatile, if parang madikit lang yung movement ng dalawa, most probably that's consolidating, no? In the ZFT system, why do we use moving average? Kasi, di ba, if makikita nyo sa iba, merong mga lines, trend lines, channel lines, no? In the ZFT system, we prefer using moving average because number one, it's absolute. It's based on data. Hindi siya subjective. Number two, it's objective. So again, it's not subjective and hindi lang siya basta-basta dinodrawing but based on data, makikita mo siya pag clinic mo siya sa chart, boom, lalabas na siya. So, we speak the same language and we use the same indicator in the ZFT universe. Di ba meron tayong tatlong moving average in the ZFT system? Ano nga ulit yun? We have the 20-day, 50-day, 100-day moving average. But, between these three, meron tayong tinatawag na king of the moving average and that is the 100-day moving average. Bakit? Kasi with the 100-day moving average, we use this to tell the overall trend of a stock. So isang tingin pa lang, makikita mo na si King nandito. Ibig sabihin, ganito yung trend niya. So that's why we use the 100-day moving average to determine the overall trend of a stock. So ito, nakikita yung chart na yan? Nakikita nyo may uptrending and downtrending, di ba? If the price is above the 100-day moving average, that means it's in an uptrend. So if nasa baba yung 100-day moving average below the price, that's an uptrend. And if it's going down, if the 100-day moving average is above the price or the price is below the 100-day moving average, that means it's a downtrend. So nakita niyo yung gitnang line na yan, yung naghahati sa uptrend and downtrend. That's what we call the demarcation line. So it separates the uptrend and the downtrend. So in the ZFT system, di ba, the 100-day moving average is really important to us. Bakit? Kasi here in the Philippines, no, kumikita tayo if paangat yung stock. Yes, pwede tayo kumita pag bumagsak, pero the easy trades are in the uptrends. So, meron tayong tinatawag in the ZFT system na zoo strike. So, ano ba tong zoo strike ito? The zoo strike is a event. Again, I remember this. Is an event. The zoo strike is an event wherein the price goes up the 100-day moving average or the 100-day moving average dives below the price. So, baliktaran ng naman yan eh. So, ako, I like to think of it na if yung price umangat dun sa 100-day moving average, that's what we call a zoo strike. Pakita ko yung example Yan. So, boom. Kita nyo yung chart na to? Kita nyo yung bilog na yan? Yung kung saan umangat yung price dun sa 100-day moving average, dun sa blue na line. And that's what we call a zoo strike. So, a ZS usually happens on a downtrend. So, usually 6 months yan, no? 6 months. And this is used to signal a reversal in trend na from a downward movement, na downtrend, na mag-shift na yan. There's a possible shift to an uptrend. So, nagre-reverse na yung trend yan, no? So, in this case, it's transitioning to a downtrend going up to, from a downtrend going to a uptrend. Alright? Or possibly, may possibility na from a downtrend, mag-sideways lang siya. Again, the stock market is a game of probabilities, so we're working on probabilities here. Right? Okay, gets nyo na ba yun? Review muna tayo. Sa ZFT system, meron tayong tatlo. 20, 50, 100-day moving average. And the king of the moving averages is what we call the 100-day moving average. Right? So, we use this to determine the trend of a stock. So, tara! Checkpoint muna tayo. So, checkpoint. Determine the trend. Determine if it's uptrend, downtrend, and sideways. So, I'm gonna give you time to think about it. Pero mabilisan tayo. Siyempre, para practicein natin yung mata natin if nakaka-spot ba tayo ng mabilisan na trend. Are you ready? Let's go! Number 1. Ano to? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Parang mali bilang ko. Pero, this is a uptrend. Number 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a uptrend. Number 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a sideways. Number 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is downtrend. So, dapat mabilisan lang tayo, no? Number 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a downtrend. Or for the next examples, 3 seconds lang tayo. 3, 2, 1. Sideways. 3, 2, 1. Downtrend. 3, 2, 1. Uptrend. 3, 2, 1. Sideways. 3, 2, 1. Uptrend. So, bakit tayo mabilisan? Kasi when we're screening stocks, right? When we're screening stocks, dapat mabilisan natin tinitignan. Uptrend to, pwede to, pasok to sa watchlist. Downtrend to, labas sa watchlist. Sideways to, labas sa watchlist. So, dapat mabilisan tayo. We're practicing here the way we screen our stocks and look at analyze stocks in a fast time, right? So, we have ZS, right? One of the things that we use in the ZFT system is when we look for downtrending stocks reversing its trend, right? We call it a zoo strike. And another thing is the way we use the moving average in the ZFT system is what we call alignment of the stars. So if a zoo strike is an event, AOTS or alignment of the stars is condition. So this happens when the 20-day moving average is greater than the 50-day moving average and it's greater than the 100-day moving average. So nakikita niyo yan, parang yan fan sa tatlo. So ito ang 20-day moving average, ito ang 50-day moving average, ito 100-day moving average. Parang ganun siya. So bakit? So we call this formation an AOTS. So look at this chart bang yan. So we call this formation alignment of the stars or AOTS. So compared to the zoo strike, ang zoo strike is a event lang. Isang beses lang nangyayari yan or isang kumbaga tuwing isang candles, 'di ba? But in AOTS, this is a condition na it tells us that the stock is healthy. Maganda yung stock na to, pa-uptrend na siya, it's gaining strength already. And this is what we want to see during uptrends na may AOTS formation yung isang stock. So, kasi remember that the easy trades are always found on uptrends. And pag nakahanap tayo ng AOTS, this brings us opportunities for us to make trades in this particular stock. I want you to remember this. As newbies, di ba? Ako when I was starting out, I always have my best trades on uptrends lang. So I want you to remember this. Easy trades are always found on uptrends. Sabi nga nila, di ba? Go where the path of least resistance is. So ito, I'm gonna teach you a new use in the ZFT system. So, nababasa nyo rin to sa internet, but we also use MAs as support and resistance. So, after the ZS happens, after the zoo strike happens, the next possible thing that the MAs can do is to align themselves. Kaya nga tinatawag natin alignment of the stars. So, this is where the 20-day is greater than the 50-day and the 50-day is greater than the 100-day. Tingnan nyo to. Tingnan nyo itong example na to. Nakita nyo na yung price is above the 20-day moving average, then yung below the 20-day moving average is the 50-day and below the 50-day is the 100-day. Right? So, isipin nyo siya na para siyang gates. Na yung gates na yan is the support before the stock goes down. So, yung 20-day is the first support, the 50-day is the second support, and the 100-day is the third support. So, we call this formation again the AOTS. And if pababa naman yung stock, opposite lang siya ng support and resistance. The opposite lang siya ng support. So if pababa siya, right, yung 20-day is the first resistance, the 50-day is the second resistance, and the 100-day is the third resistance. So on a downtrend, opposite siya. Yung mga moving averages will be considered as resistance. And on an uptrend, moving averages will be considered as supports. Gets nyo ba yan? Alright. So, we have zoo strike. Siyempre, ang zoo strike, event siya na nangyayari when the stock is trying to reverse from a downtrend going to an uptrend. So, paano naman if baliktad? If uptrend siya going to a downtrend. That's what we call inverse zoo strike. Tingnan na tong picture na to. Nakita niyo yung bilog na yan? Kung saan bumaba yung stock, di ba? After bumagsak yung price sa 100-day moving average or what we call a breakdown sa 100-day moving average, pansinin nyo, tuloy-tuloy na bumagsak yung trend niya. Right? That's the power of the 100-day moving average. That's why we call it the king of moving averages. Goods ba tayo dyan? Goods. Alright, so checkpoint! I'm gonna ask if this is AOTS or not. Kasi again, when we're screening stocks, gusto natin yung naka-AOTS. So mabilisan lang tayo. Kaya ba natin ito ng 3 seconds? Kaya niya yan. Let's do this. Let's go. Number 1, 3, 2, 1. Answer is yes. Number 2, 3, 2, 1. Answer is yes. 3, 2, 1. Answer is no. Bakit no? Kasi if nakita nyo, nag-ZS lang siya. Hindi siya nag-AOTS. Number 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Number 5, 3, 2, 1. Yes. So I hope nakatulong yung mga examples na yon sa pag-determine if AOTS ba, if the stock is in a condition that it is in an AOTS condition. Alright, so reviewin natin, right? Meron na tayong zoo strike, meron na tayong AOTS, and meron na tayong inverse zoo strike. So ano naman yung kabaliktaran ng AOTS? Tandananan! Galing mo. Yes, it's what we call inverse AOTS or I-outs. So this happens when the 100-day is greater than the 50-day MA and 50 MA is greater than the 20-day moving average. So 'di ba galing siya sa ZS, 'di ba? Pag nag-hit na yung price below the 100-day moving average, 'di ba? That's what we call a inverse zoo strike. Pag nagtuloy-tuloy yan, most probably that's going to form an inverse AOTS. So, di ba, in the stock market, we have cycles, right? We have cycles. In the ZFT system, the way we understand cycles is, okay, start natin pag galing siyang downtrend, going to an uptrend, that's a zoo strike. And then, pag a zoo strike, it's going to, we want na mag-form siya ng AOTS. And after ng AOTS niya, it's going to form an inverse zoo strike. And if nag-inverse zoo strike yan, nandito na tayo sa inverse alignment of the stars or in I-outs. Diba, naalala nyo na we also use in the ZFT system moving averages as support and resistance. So if nag-downtrend na siya, the MAs will act as resistances. And as uptrend traders, kasi in the Philippine market, mas madali kumita if uptrend, we don't want inverse zoo strike or inverse AOTS. Diba? Or I-outs. Kasi, kaya nga natin ginagawa yung mga exercise kasi we want to look for stocks na mabilisan na naka AOTS. We want to avoid as much as possible yung mga downtrending stocks which is in a I-outs condition. Imagine niyo to bumabagsak yung stock. So, if naka I-outs na yan, meron siyang tatlong harang. If sa AOTS, we can call them as gates kasi nga it acts as support. So dito naman, pag babagsak, harang siya. So pader naman siya, di ba? So pag pader to, mahirap umangat yung stock. So we want to avoid this as much as possible kasi yung opportunities doon medyo mahirap kunin, right? Imagine 3 strong resistances such as the moving averages blocking the price from soaring, right? If AOTS the stock, if the AOTS tells us the stock is healthy, then IZS that tells us that the stock is almost dying. And the I-outs tells us the stock is dead. So, patay na yung option niya. Right? So, I hope that's clear and I hope that helped you. So, let's go on. So, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. Look at this chart, guys. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo market cycle. Look at this market cycle. It starts with a zoo strike. Right? After the zoo strike, it goes into an AOTS. Right? And it goes up, goes up, goes up. You can see how much, nakikita nyo lang Picture it, tignan nyo lang ilang gains yung makukuha nyo dyan sa uptrend na yan. Kahit hindi ka makapasok sa pinaka-start, kahit gitna ka pumasok, yung opportunities niyan, di ba? And then bang! Pag nag-IZS siya, inverse zoo strike, look what happened to the stock. Nabangga na siya sa mga moving averages. Nung nag-try siyang umangat, nabangga na siya. And then, pag I-outs niya, tuloy-tuloy niya yung bagsak ng stock niya. And yes, nakita tayo, may mga bounces dyan. Pero ang hirap timingan yan, right? Compared to the AOTS condition. So, I hope nagets nyo yun sa market cycles na yun. So, checkpoint. Kanina, we determined if the stock is in a AOTS condition. In this exercise, I'm gonna ask you if the stock is in an I-outs condition. So, yes or no lang yung sagot. So, ready? Again, 3 seconds lang tayo Mabilisan. Number 1, 3, 2, 1. The answer is Yes. Number 2, 3, 2, 1. The answer is yes. Number 3, 3, 2, 1. The answer is yes. Number 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is yes. So, pero malapit na siya mag-sideways, no? Pero don't be confused. That's still an eye out. Number 5, 3, 2, 1. Yes. So that's it for today, guys. I hope madami kayo natutunan, and recap lang tayo. So what you learned today is in the ZFT system, we have 3 moving averages, 20-day, 50-day, and 100-day moving average. And then in the ZFT system, we have this market cycle, the zoo strike, AOTS, inverse zoo strike, and then inverse AOTS or eye outs. So I hope dami kayo natutunan today, and I hope makatulong to sa trading journey niyo. I'll see you in the next moving average video. This is Rafael Bustamante signing out. Good job, guys!